What is up? Happy Friday. It's
Happy Friday
our
for sure.
weekly dude show. Work in
The
progress.
weekly dude. That's right. Interesting. I love it.
These are your hosts. I'm Tony Lane. This is John Z.
How's it going, everybody?
I like how I go by like Tony Lane, and I'm like, you're like the artist formerly known as John Z.
Currently known as John Z.
Yeah,
I'll
not
come up
formerly.
with this. I'll come up with like a weird symbol for a while, and I'll do the whole Prince thing.
Should do like the hook 'em horns down. That's nombre.
Eh,
That's nombre.
yeah. I wonder
Actually,
how we.
Tim's probably going to be pretty upset when he sees that too.
I wonder how um week one went for him. Anyway.
According to the text I got throughout the day that day, not good.
Right. Oh, I
But
watched
we
it. It
have
wasn't great.
so the point of these shows again, we're going to keep things moving fast. We're
Boom.
just kind of like a bunch of topics with an interview. We have a very special dude of the week this week. We have none other than Adam McCoy of Unkie Seasoning, aka Unkie. He's been an OG. We haven't talked to him in a really long time. You know, he's always cooking there at the Firehouse. So let's talk Firehouse foods. Let's go ahead and hear what he's got to say about what's going on in the Firehouse, what's going on with Unkie Seasonings. You know, he's had a pretty big year, some pretty big,
Mm-hmm.
exciting news. And Unkie's just a really good dude. And we're excited for all the new folks that don't know about him, to hear about him and know about him. And for those that do like him, to continue to know why he is a good dude.
Right.
Love that guy, John Z.
No doubt, no doubt. And this,
Yeah, go ahead. Take us
it's
away.
it's gonna be a little more produced, so we're gonna do our best. Hold on to your seats for
Oh,
the
yeah, we have that intro thing.
brand new weekly dude.
Yeah, we got some work to do on that one, but we'll get
Right,
there.
right. Speaking of moving quickly,
2.5 minutes
oh,
into it, we're at the intro.
hey, right. Oh man, but I didn't really see any big foodie news this week. Jump
Oh,
out.
Listeria has not reared its ugly head this week. That's
Oh well,
new.
I'm sure there's 15 more things with Listeria. Oh yep, yeah. 9-8. Look, Listeria, yep. And
Oh,
Middlefield cheese again. Oh, Listeria 9-4 in Indico, frozen peas and carrots, mixed vegetables. Yeah. And then there's
it's
the
amazing
radio.
how they get Listeria on flash freezing veggies.
Bro, look, you ain't gotta you ain't gotta explain it to me.
I wish I could.
I don't know, dude. I'm just gonna mind my P's and Q's
Oh man, I totally forgot to get me a drink.
because I just really don't get it. But I'm no scientist, so
Oh, I'm definitely not one of those.
oh boy. But we do have our fantasy recap to go over. Oh no! First, we want to tell you guys about some exciting videos we've been doing. In case you haven't seen them,
Oh,
sharing them around on. We're back on track on YouTube.
everyone's probably watching like this is so painful to watch these guys be structured. But yes, we're getting there.
Yeah, it'll be natural by like the next couple.
Yeah.
But
So, sorry,
seriously,
Unky, when you go back and watch this intro and you're like, oh man, no one's gonna watch my interview.
that's not good. But we do have some cool videos. Tony and I spent a bunch of hours making sauce out of vegetable or tomatoes from his garden. We've been cranking out the Sunday dinner series since I showed up, basically.
Yeah.
So
No,
a lot of cool stuff. Hopefully you're watching on YouTube, and if you are, stay for a little bit. Check out some of the other stuff here.
basically the Sunday dinner, what we're trying to accomplish with that, if anybody hasn't seen it yet, we're basically just, whenever we were kids, Sunday dinner was always like a really big deal, you know, whether it be like Sunday after church lunch or Sunday dinner, like everyone, like the 90s kids, the 80s kids, the 70s kids, you know, they all had Sunday dinner. So it just brings back happy memories for most. So we want to share that and kind of make it popular again, and maybe motivate you to have, you know, some more formal, fun Sunday dinners with all your family, where it's like Sunday night, this is the dinner we're going to do. You roll out all the stops, you make it special, you make it taste good. We're not doing boxed macaroni and cheeses, you know. We're doing.
In fact, we've really kind of the first few we were like,
yeah.
A spoiler alert: we have settled into the rhythm of tailgate season, so you need some ideas for that. Maybe go check
out. Sorry. As we're recording, we are into playoff hunt. Screw you, Kansas City.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
And speaking of sports, how's fantasy going? Are you in or out now?
It is our weekly Dude Network League Fantasy Football Recap, brought to you by Unkie Seasonings.
Insert your company here.
Yeah, well, Unkie, since he's donating his time, he gets to be the weekly sponsor.
For sure. Brought to you by Unkies.
Football, I basically want to drink bleach. I've been 3 leagues. Johnsy, I have a funny story for you on how I won one then last night. But
real quick, are you out of baseball now, or are you in it still?
I can't get 3rd or 4th, but I can get like 5th. So I'm.
Oh, okay.
I'm basically I'm jockeying for 5th to 8th place now. So. That's cool. I am I'm beating ass this week. Go figure. Everybody's playing lights out this week.
Right.
I dropped Slade Saccone of the Guardians last week. Finally, he took a no-hitter into the 8th inning last night. First start after I dropped him. After I had him for like 4 months. So, yeah, that's fantasy. So let's get to something even more painful for me. Week 1. I went up against the auto drafter, that dirty auto drafter, Branch Sauce Company. 102. The sauce may be fantastic, but the results were not as good for me. I lost 90.65 to 102.25. My team scored the 2nd lowest points in the whole league. Behind me, with the 3rd lowest points, was Nombre, a.k.a. Carlos, a.k.a. the champ. Might need to work on that name after week's 1 performance, as he got smoked by Dirty Jersey Barbecue, 107 to 0.35. Our defending champion, who everyone asked to kiss the ring, was humbled and brought back down like the Cleveland Browns were in week 1 with an abysmal 78.2 points, as he got smoked by the EVP of P, the chief voice of reason, Finkel Einhorn, a.k.a. Damon. Good start for Damon. He had that wild strategy of 2 really good quarterbacks early and drafted Bowers 1 overall. But I tell you what, his team's looking pretty solid.
It's his year, man. It's his year. He's had such a rough go at it.
Yeah, and when you draft McCaffrey number 1 overall last year. So our matchup of the week was a slobber knocker. Almost 155 total points scored, decided by 0.85 of a point. Roland Doobies, our first place team out of the gate, scored 127.9, knocking off Fatty and Hanford Pigson 127.05. That is a rough beat.
Mm-hmm.
But in the world of tiebreakers, them 127 points going to come in handy. Johnsy, one of only.
Yep.
You had pretty good results here. You would have beat everybody except for 3 teams, but unfortunately, you went up against one of them, losing 115.25 to 125.30. to Ricky, more studying needed. So, but he is
not looking
second.
like it.
So yeah, you would have lost to any of those three. So that now this week, real quick, our matchup, and I'll get through this quick. I go against Moore. I like that he had a big week last week. I like that a lot. Nombre versus Doobies. Can Doobie replicate what he did last week? You're going against Damon. No friendly fire this weekend for you two boys. Nice. Dirty Jersey against Branch Sauce, and defending champion South Wheezy Warriors go up against the other Cleveland boy, Hanford Pigson. Stay tuned next week for the Dude Network Fantasy Football League recap, brought to you by Unkie.
That was awesome.
But that wasn't all the sports we had. Actually, we had one more fun one here for us, Johnsy. What you got?
So one thing that Tony and I have even talked about is the wild things that announcers say, be it baseball or football.
And I have also been known to say some wild things.
Right. It's just hilarious, some of these things. So we got a few pulled up. You may know some of these names. Harry Carey here. From the Cubs legend Harry Carey. It could be, it is a home run. No, wait, he caught it. Never mind.
Harry Carey, legend. That guy earned the right to say whatever he wanted.
Yeah, exactly. John Madden.
Okay.
Here's a guy who, when he runs, he goes faster.
Yeah. Dude, there's always the Maddenisms, like whoever scores the most points will win this game.
Right. Here's another one. John Madden. Boom. There's the hole. Wham. He hits him. Doink. That's football. Oh, dude, it's just great. It's absolutely great.
You know what's really funny is he's in the Hall of Fame, but not as a coach, even though he's a Super Bowl winning coach.
Yeah.
He's in the Hall of Fame as a contributor to the game of NFL for the Madden football series.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yep. So he's in the Hall, and for broadcasting, an amazing broadcasting.
Right.
Yeah. So he got not as a coach, as a contributor, even though he won the Super Bowl as a coach. Fun fact.
Yeah, he did. He caught that one with one hand and half a prayer. The lineman moved early. Looked like he was late for dinner. Oh, so now here's some that I found on the internet as well. Troy Aikman. It's been a while since he's seen a hole that big. Ian Eagle on Michael Crabtree. His ability to suck in these balls.
There better be some from Chris Collinsworth on this list because he said some doozies.
Kevin Harlan. Oh, that's a big load.
What does that mean, Johnsy?
Chris Collinsworth.
Oh, boy.
The Cowboys are probably coming right down their throats.
Yeah, that was last year.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Troy Aikman. He starts to come, and then he pulls out.
Hey. Never mind. I was about to hear him with one of them one-liners, but that would not have worked at all.
Kevin Harlan again. He needed 2 thrusts to get in.
That double pump.
It doesn't say who, but it was a Cardinals versus Bengals game. When you have to look when there's a guy coming right in your face, he just sits in there and delivers it really well. Man, Troy Aikman, I'm starting to see a pattern here, buddy.
Yeah, Cowboys.
Someone's going to get that gobbler at the end of the game.
A
Oh,
lot of
oh
cowboys saying
man.
those things. A lot of cowboys saying those things. All I'm gonna say.
That's probably a it's not. Look, we weren't. The internet put those lists together, folks. It is what it is.
Hey, we just read them as we get them.
Right. So this might be a little recurring thing where we'll find some other good ones because there's an absolute mecca of them out there.
It's one of the lists is like favorite things. She's like, this is the side of sports that I actually like.
Yeah, some of them are, and like those
She
ones.
finds it like ironic that it's always like these like macho, masculine Troy Aikman type man, and they like get on there and they say these things, and
It's so funny to me.
Yeah, there's a lot of coincidences there.
But folks, this concludes the first part of our show. We will be right back with our good buddy Unkie's. But
our dude of the week.
Yeah, our dude of the week. But please enjoy this video while we roll out.
Quick and easy. Oh shit, not easy. All right. We got a big event at Dalton Farms on September 19th. The people requested pickled red onions. Here's how we're doing them. Nope. September 19th, you can see myself and Johnsy. What?
I love it, dude. Yep.
You can join myself and Johnsy September 19th at Dalton Farms. We're doing street tacos. The people requested some candied, not candied, it's pickled. If you want to know if these suck or not, I guess you had to buy a ticket. Nope.
Edward just cleaned that.
And we are back, and we have a special dude with us here in the backstage. A friend that's been a friend of the Dude Network, a dude of the Dude Network, a supporter of the Dude Network, a dude-approved small business owner of the Dude Network since, I think it's been like 2021. I'd say we first got linked up. But and we have Adam McCoy here with us of Unkie Seasoning. He is a fireman by day and sometimes night, and sometimes day and night. And but he also has some amazing seasonings and there's some hilarious merch that comes with the company of Unkie Seasoning. Even some of the proceeds of the sales go to help first responders in need, and so he does a lot of charity work with this lineup as well. Very awesome guy, absolute blast to be around. So let's just show you, instead of talking about it, let's just show you about it. Right out of Virginia, Adam Unkie McCoy.
Cheers, gentlemen. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey.
Oh, man. Yeah, mine's upstairs. Son of a...
Way to be prepared.
It's literally dude, I don't know what I was thinking. That's terrible. That's terrible.
Gentlemen, thank you for having me. I appreciate it very much. Fantastic intro.
Oh, I wanted you to feel like a wrestler going into WrestleMania.
Yes, man. I just need some music. Like
straight out of Virginia.
I got one for you.
Unkie McCoy.
Someone sent me this, Unkie.
No,
I have the whole box.
Hit the flying knee on Sting.
Yeah,
that is
1991 when Sting barely put any face paint on.
Yes, I have. I remember as a kid, went to a dollar store, paid $3 for the whole entire box of the display of them, and I have them somewhere in the house, man. Ric Flair, was it the Man? Lovely, great boys
from
NWA.
Yeah,
but nobody beats
was wrestling.
Oh man, I grew up on good old wrestling.
Yeah,
this was part of Ric Flair's territory. He loved coming to the city of Norfolk. My cousin is
right.
My cousin was supposed to be the NWA version of Hulk Hogan, but he got in a terrible accident in the 80s. Okay.
Oh boy.
But yes, good old wrestling. It's just you and I. Hello.
It's just you and I. Now things are getting cozy.
Yes, it is. So what's going on to this fantastic evening?
No, not much, man. We're sitting there talking about the weekly dude, a week wrap up of being a dude. There we go. And I love your Make Firehouses Great Again. Is that a merch that you can get at Unkie's?
No, this is actually from I'm trying to remember. It's another firefighter owned company. I got it at our big fire conference, that the International Fire Conference in Indianapolis. And gosh, I feel so horrible. I can't even remember the company's name. I have a lot of their shirts that they make.
You'll think of it like 30 seconds after the show's over.
It's okay. But they come up with some great stuff.
Sorry, I forgot to plug in my laptop, and it was telling me like it's emergency time.
Oh no! Hi.
Am I delayed to you guys?
No.
Oh, interesting. It's on my screen. I'm like. Anyway, sorry. Continue.
Yeah. So, Unkie, on the seasoning front, big year this year, man. I think I've seen you do more events this year than I've ever seen you do, with like out-of-state trips, leaving the area a little bit. What are some what's new in the world of Unkie Seasonings? You know, just gearing up for holiday sales coming up here soon. It's hard to believe it's about that time, but we're about there.
Yeah, it's definitely there. The end of grilling season is over, and tailgating season has started. So, which leads tailgate blends in with the holidays, all the way up to the big game. So this year, it was an eventful year. We went out we made our presence known at the FDIC, which is the Fire Department International Conference. Firefighters from all around the world come. It's at Lucas Stadium, and that's actually the small part of it. The conference center that's attached to the stadium is just like football field wise, probably like I want to say 3 to 4 times larger than the field.
And I think that's what they do. I think it's where they do like the NFL Combine too, which is absolutely massive. So yeah, that
was that shot of you in your gear walking, pulling the cooler, the Weber or whatever.
Yeah.
That was so cool. That was such a cool shot, man.
So we went up there. We were invited up by the podcast that I'm on one of our sponsors, and we went up there. Just kind of help work his booth. We went out, saw a lot of our friends, and it was a fantastic time being out there in Indianapolis. Learned so much. Then in August, the podcast group, we went back out to SAFER, which is South Atlantic Fire Emergency Rescue Expo. Yeah, Fire Rescue Expo, which is basically North Carolina's state fire conference.
Sorry.
It's all right. So we went down there and we had a blast. But we're doing farmers market around town. We're pushing out into other stores. A lot of more small businesses throughout North Carolina and Virginia right now, and absolutely love it. We're in trying to think the right word for it, a bistro, Southpaw Bistro. Out of Glen Falls, New York.
Okay.
I know the chef personally and the owner, and he carries my seasonings behind in the kitchen that he does a lot of cooking with.
That's cool. That's hella cool.
So we're kind of here and there.
I use some monkeys in my dinner tonight, as a matter of fact.
Oh, what you make? What did you have?
Hamburger gravy over instant mashed potatoes, because I was trying to show people how to make a good mashed potatoes. Because everybody, I know John's is going to roll, but that's what I'm going after.
I'm saying, oh, dude, a gravy over mashed potatoes. I don't care what it is. Dude, give me.
But the gravy was like solid gravy, like scratch gravy, and then I doctored up the taters a little bit. I had to use a little bit of that chipotle in the mashed taters, and then I did a little bit of the Elizabeth salt and chipotle in my sausage and my burger gravy.
That is my favorite combo. Those two.
Yeah,
I like the rosemary one.
The whole family smashed it too. So
the garlic rosemary or rosemary?
Buttery rosemary.
Rosemary. Yeah, that's my jam right there.
Is there such a thing called good instant mashed potatoes?
Yes.
I've never had mashed potatoes.
It's not me this time. It's not me
taste like
this
styrofoam.
time. It's not me this
You
time.
got kids. You know the struggle. Sometimes I don't feel like peeling and doing all the steps of mashed potatoes.
My kids.
Dude, I think Kim watched the video and was even like, man, I would have made him potatoes.
Thing is we always like if we see stuff like that on sale. Whenever like I'm on the road, like and it's just like
I hear it, dude.
Like
100%.
It is what it is. So basically, the reason I want to do stuff like I'm willing to put it out there on camera. Like just like your two reactions of like don't, but like how many people eat instant mashed potatoes compared to how many people make real potatoes?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to show people how to like make instant potatoes good.
That's it.
If you have to eat instant mashed potatoes, here's a couple tricks to make them better.
I can't wait till we have millions of followers so we can actually take legitimate polls on all this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not taking sides. I'm just really curious in the data on that question
curious.
now. Yeah, I really am. Like, I wonder how many people are eating real versus, I imagine my brain goes certain way. Whoa.
Oh no, camera. We can still hear you though. We can still hear you, Johnsy.
So what's the question? Like, you want to know if the person prefers scratch mashed potatoes versus instant?
No, I think everybody's going to prefer real, but I guess the question is, what's in your pantry, real potatoes or instant potatoes?
Okay, I think we should I'll work on the graphic for us tonight, bud.
Okay,
we'll be in talks tomorrow. We're gonna put it out and we'll compare our notes.
I just think if everybody's honest, people are gonna be like, I actually have instant potatoes, but I don't have, because sometimes those like they go bad. People don't like how they put them, like they get that black, they get rotten, you get a bad potato in there, then you get like gnats and flies, and sometimes people just like the simplicity of opening up their pantry and. Then you get all the flavors too. They market you with all the flavors.
Oh yeah, the Idaho potatoes that come in the packet.
That's what we had. The Idahoan brand. We had the 4 cheese.
I mean, they're not horrible. My wife loves them. The guys at the Firehouse, they use them here and there. But me, if my wife makes them, I'm at a point in my life. I was like, I'm tired of eating them. My ex-wife loved them. We had them almost every meal because they were cheap, easy, and you split it right between 2 people and with nice portions. I just kind of got over it. And I like just take a 5-pound bag, red potatoes, boil them, and just, chop them up, quarter them, boil the crap out of them, drain it, and just run the blender through it. Milk, sour cream, cream cheese. And just so easy. No peeling and stuff like that. I remember as a kid peeling potatoes to make mashed potatoes. And once I found out with red potatoes, that style, you don't have to peel them.
Or if you get the golden ones, the skin will it's got such a thin skin on it. You can just boil the crap out of those too.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. I think we always did like the baked potato one or something like
that. The russets.
Yeah. But
russets are like the kind of potato that they use that are, that's like McDonald's fry. It's a good friable potato, the russets.
It's the universal one.
Yes. And that's the only one McDonald's uses, or at least they're supposed to, at least back in the day when they had such thing as quality control. Whoopsie.
Oops.
Oh, hi, Johnsy.
Yeah, I did. I got to figure something out that's different. That's ridiculous. Anyway. No, I'm glad it's cool. I'm glad that conversation happened without me.
Well, we're going to figure out the potatoes. We're going to do some polling. And we'll share the graphics on all of our own platforms. We'll figure them out and we'll combine
Dude, I'm actually here for that.
Yeah, let's have some fun. Let's experiment.
Right.
Definitely do that.
So you are an employee of the Department of War.
That's right, the Department of War. Now, I'm a federal firefighter in the state of Virginia. That's what I tend to do for the big bucks.
So since you're the seasoning guy, does that mean you get put on spud duty? Speaking of taters.
No, usually my firehouse, we take turns. We got some fantastic cooks out there.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of legendary stories about cooks and firehouses, man.
Oh yeah, but
I've known a few firemen. I've known a few firemen, and the one that we were really close with was one of those guys who can't. He just can't do it. Unfortunately.
And is it like what people just like thinking they're good, or like, hey, I tried something new for dinner. Let me know what you think.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of everything. My station, everybody, geez, I want to say, yeah, I was the baby. I mean, we're all from between when I was there, from 40 to 47 years old, or 54, if you count the captains. So we're all well-seasoned guys, and we all been in the department for a while. And occasionally, so we all know how to cook. We all got big families. So and one gentleman is Filipino. So he brings that Asian influence into it.
Yeah.
And he's always like, hey, I've been in the mood for blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that's weird. He says, well, I won't cook it. I said, no, cook it.
Yeah, yeah.
You say it's good. Eat. If I don't like it, that's on me. Tonight's your turn to make a meal. That's what you want to cook. Right. You cook it. If I don't like it, I'll politely, you won't even know me not eating it, and I'll get a peanut butter jelly sandwich later tonight. Because my crew was great. Then we get like this new generation of kids coming in, man.
Oof.
Oh, man, it's rough, man. It's rough, and
they're just built
their fault,
different, dude. Yeah.
It's literally a generational gap.
Serious, yeah, right. Like the people, a bunch of people our age were raised like that last generation mindset where like you were just kicked out the doors, raise yourselves until the street lights come on, then you better be back in. Don't come in until it's dinner time. Stay out of my house. We grew up.
Thirsty, you can go to any house on the block and go and
drink out of the hose.
Nobody complained about it.
Not one time would a neighbor be like, "Get out of here."
Exactly.
They're like, "You get enough?" All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I want to, can I share a cooking fail? And this is
I would be offended if you didn't.
Well, always talk negative about like the new generation coming up. I'm not
new generation. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Not being such great cooks. I mean, because they're young. Well, there was this gentleman. He was 42 years old. Served in the United States Air Force. He was responsible for cooking macaroni and cheese. Me and these two other guys, we're putting on dinner tonight. I said, I'm going to go cook the meat on the grill. I was like, Juicy, you're responsible for blah, blah, blah. And this guy, I was like, I need you to make, he said, what can I do? Macaroni and cheese, Velveeta box. How hard is that, right? Boil the noodles, drain it, put the cheese sauce in it, stir. Done.
Yeah.
14-year-old man, United States Air Force vet, which is, they pride themselves on being on the smartest branch.
Their words, not ours.
Yes.
I think that's one thing Army and Marines all agree on in the Navy.
They all call them the Air Force. The Air Force loves to brag, hey, you should score higher on your tests, blah, blah, blah. But this interesting cat.
Air Force eats steak for dinners. Yeah.
Yeah, the amount of Air Force bases my buddies have been on just talking crap is hilarious, right?
Mm-hmm. So he asked, as the water was boiling and the noodles were in there, he asked my friend Juicy, hey, man, how do you know when the noodles are done? And he was like, what? 42-year-old man. He goes, I don't know, just take a noodle out and eat it and see if it's done or not. That's it. So he stared at the pot. It was a ladle with a hole, the holes in it.
Right.
Took a big scoop really quick and slapped it in his hand. Hot noodles, hot water, all in his hand. Burnt his hand.
Yeah.
Well, he's at the right place.
Man,
I'm a burn victim.
As long as all these years, 20-some years, I have worked for the Department of Defense, Department of the Navy. As a federal firefighter, there's ramen noodles everywhere. I think it's got to be a class and boot camp how to cook ramen noodles, right? Because it's cheap, easy, it's fun to fancy up.
Yeah, exactly.
And this guy just couldn't do Velveeta macaroni and cheese. It wasn't an off-brand box. I didn't trick him and got him the store brand. This is Velveeta.
It's literally boil, strain, stir the cheese sauce in.
Yeah, so we have those people, and I'll give the new generation credit. They can do Velveeta.
Yeah, they can do that.
They can do that. But yeah, but everybody can cook for the most part. It's just fun because everybody comes back from different backgrounds, and being a federal firefighter, people have done world travels. We're a lot of amazing people that have been vets that served in Korea and Japan and throughout Europe and the Asian countries. And it's just, and they bring back a lot of stuff they learn. So it's fantastic.
That's cool, man. That's hella cool.
That is actually like, especially being like on the federal side, you probably, you get them from like all over the country, and they bring their little, and everybody comes from different family backgrounds. Every grandma's got their little fancy little crazy thing, but that is, I guess I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. My captain that's I currently work with, he's from Sicily, born and raised. Came over.
Probably sucks having him around.
He's so amusing. He really is.
Yeah, I'm sure he's
very facetious for everybody wondering.
Oh man, and we got him to make.
You muted yourself. You muted yourself, Unkie. Oh man. Oh no. We were so close to making it. Nope, still muted. Man.
Huh.
Nope.
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
I apologize.
Okay, so you got the guy. You left us right at the climax. What a guy. What a team.
Edging, baby. Edging. Yeah. When it comes to good storytelling, it's all about the edging. So, yes, he's cooked us the Italian meal and everything, and I love discussing with him all times, like the difference between true, authentic Italian and then there's American Italian. Totally different.
Right.
He's like,
there's no cream in Alfredo.
Yes. Well, one, Alfredo. He's like, I never even heard of it. That's just somebody's name over there. We asked him,
it is
gravy.
100%.
He goes, that's not gravy. We don't call it gravy. It's sauce. And then if you put meat with it, it's ragu. He says, it's very simple. I said, well, according to our Italy, what Italy? I said, New Jersey. That's our little little Italy, New Jersey. They say, and I was like, man, there's a great Italian restaurant down the street, man. I mean, it's so good, it's authentic. He's like, oh, really? What is he called? That's like, man, when you're there, your family, bro. It's Olive Garden. He's like, get out. He's like, that's garbage. I was like,
there's a content creating couple.
That's awesome.
It's an American girl with her Italian husband who's like straight from Italy, and
I think I've seen this.
And like she'll take him out to like these restaurants and get his reactions. And then like she'll like do things at the house, like eat the spaghetti like a certain way, not like with the spoon in this. And
and he just like runs over.
He's like,
your
oh,
wine.
no. Like,
no, ciao. You know.
Yeah.
There's another couple that he'll pronounce things wrong. He'll be like,
gets offended, make them.
Can you make those cool biscottis or something? And she's like, who the fuck's Scotty? And he's like, those almond cookie things. And she's like, so offended, and then she makes them. It's good.
That's
it's
actually
good.
I invited her to come on the show, but she was smart enough and never opened up her messages. But I really wanted to interview her.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's fair.
I have to remember that one. I'll tell Gio that in the morning.
Yeah,
it's funny.
I'll have to find that. I'll find that channel and send it to you. He'd get a real kick.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, you got any of that gnocchi? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I definitely would love to see that.
Well, one time he was in there like making mashed potatoes, like putting it. She's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm making gnocchi," and she's like, "You're doing what?" Like,
yeah.
One time he was taking like pancakes and filled them with whipped cream. He goes, "Oh, I made cannolis." And she was like,
"Yeah, she about had a stroke.
People cannot see you." Like, no. Yeah. Unkie, before we wrap you up here, man, we'll roll at the red carpet. Unkie Seasoning, it's been around. I don't even know what 2018 you started it.
2020.
Okay, and you're one of the few that's not only survived. There's been a little bit of lull. Everybody seemed to start a seasoning company in COVID. You gravitated to making it up to the top, and you're still ticking. And so, where's the red carpet where people can, buy some good flavored seasonings and also help first responders at the same time?
Well, if you want to try that Firehouse flavor, you can go to unkieseasoning.com.
Yes. There is. Yeah, we used to have a promo code. It's out there. I'll get it out there on the. I think it's the Dude Network. Dude. Just Dude. Dude is 10% off too, but don't use it. Pay the full price. Help out the first responders.
Yes.
The percentage goes to. I put it in the pot. We call it Project Team Ryan. It's a little pot of money we keep to the side to help other firefighters in their time of needs. And we're also pairing up. We're working with Operational Yellow Tape, which is right over my shoulder, a little sign.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And it deals with mental health with firefighters.
Mm-hmm.
My friend Kenny Mitchell Jr., he's a motivational and public speaker and deals with mental health. And he's actually from the city of Virginia Beach. Virginia, from the state of Virginia.
Hell yeah.
All right.
So, yeah.
That's super important, man. Not enough people talk about that.
Yeah.
Well, and just on that note, it's just our social responsibility report to always reach out for help. There's all kinds of hotlines. Yeah. I mean, heck, all three of us on this screen right here will always take a message if you're struggling and, help us get you through it.
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Most definitely.
And that shows what kind of person Unkie is. And, and that's another reason why we've always stayed good friends with him, because there's always been a lot of synergy of people helping people, dudes helping dudes, dudes helping dudettes, everybody helping everybody. That's what it's all about. Unkie, always love having you on here, man, talking about that Firehouse flavor and stories. Yeah.
I got him anytime you wanted me to put you to sleep for you, just give me a phone call. I'll tell you a story.
All
Here
right.
we go.
Well, we'll be right back at the conclusion of this show, right after this next low light here on the podcast from a previous show. So we'll be right back right after this.
Dude, there's some wild situations. I know one thing.
Yeah.
I'm glad I've never been in one.
I'll finish with one of the craziest ones. They made a movie about it. Aaron Ralston, the guy who was mountain biking. I think it was in southern Utah, and he was exploring those slot canyons, and the rock rolled and pinched his arm. Oh. You don't know this story? Yeah.
Oh, and he had
cut his own arm. 127 hours. He cut his own arm off and cut through the bone with a Swiss Army pocket knife, like multi-tool knife. to then get out, like tourniquet it.
I freaking love Unkie.
Always a pleasure
So-
hanging out with that dude for sure.
Speaking of dudes,
Oh,
we're gonna go over our new weekly segment. We're gonna try it out. We have another new one tonight that's probably going to be a one and done, but we're going to have fun with it. This one is Dudes of History.
Oh,
Guys that you might not quite remember or heard of, or you forgot all about, or you didn't know they were the ones that actually did the one thing in life that you needed to know about.
let's go.
Tonight, our guy, our dude of choice, his name is Thor Heyerdahl.
Thor Heyerdahl?
He is Thor. Last
boy.
name Heyerdahl. And he was born October 6th and 1914 in Larvik, Norway. He developed an interest in geology and nature. So here's what makes him interesting. As an adult, he set out to prove that ancient cultures could have communicated with each other by sailing thousands of miles of treacherous seas. In order to prove that his theory was at least a possibility, Heyerdahl sailed from Peru to French Polynesia in 1947 in little more than a raft in a journey that took 101 days. Heyerdahl embarked on a number of similar voyages in pursuit of his theory, which he felt he'd proven by the end of his life, though many modern-day academics disagree. Lived to the age of 87. So basically, he created a raft, and he just wanted to, so that's 8,000 miles.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a
this homemade raft across the ocean, just to prove that, hey, it's possible that ancient cultures. And the other thing, too, is he might have probably been ahead of his time, because the old Pangea theory from a lot of these same scholars would probably agree that that's very possible that they were all centralized.
Well, what's crazy is there was that guy, I don't know, a number of years back who tried to sail from, who was sailing by himself from, that place where everything kills you, Australia to New Zealand, and he didn't make it.
Yeah, this guy back in...
And that's he was using newer technology.
Yeah, this guy did it on like a raft in like the 50s.
Wow. So, I have no desire to be in the ocean.
I don't want to be that right on something. I hope I'm never that convicted to be right about something that I do something like this.
Oh, no, because, I will never put myself in an extended period of being shark food.
The guy did all kinds of stuff. Like he did a mission on Fatu Hiva. Don't know what that is. I'm not going to get into all this. The Kon-Tiki expedition. He made 2 boats, the Ra, because he was a believer of the sun. He was a sun god believer of Ra. And then he did the search for Odin in...
He's right here.
Azerbaijan in Russia.
Azerbaijan, yeah.
So I'd almost bet, if I had to bet, I bet this guy was a believer of the Tartarians too. You can't be that into it and not believe in, Interesting. But anyway, that is our dude of history. Died at the age of 87 in 2002 with a brain tumor.
Crazy. Nice.
So he lived 87 years old, though. So that was, for a guy that tests a lot of scientific theories, normally that's a long life.
For a guy who sailed that far in a rickety-ass old boat, that's a long life.
And the one that tried to disprove people that are smart, that's also a bold strategy. Make it to 87.
That's a very bold strategy. A little bit bolder.
Reporting off incidents that have happened.
Right.
over and over and over again.
Yeah, multiple sources, documented video
We're just
evidence.
repeating the
whatever.
common. Yeah, we're just repeating what happens in news.
Yeah.
Just repeat the news. We're not
Yeah.
inventing it.
Yep. I'm not telling you anything that someone else hasn't already said. So.
Yep. So next.
Is it the things or mine?
We'll do yours and we'll wrap up with that.
So I had a fun topic idea, and that was products that were made famous because we, the consumer, got it wrong.
I seen this one, and there's some funny ones.
So,
and some of these might scare you.
Some of these are going to be, a little wild. So I'm just going to spit off. We'll go with this. There's a lot. There is a lot. I'm trying to figure out which way to tackle this. Okay.
Just go in the order of that it's on the thing.
I'm just going to read the first couple of each thing because it gave me a whole bunch. So Coca-Cola was sold as a medicinal tonic. Became a sugary soft drink.
Cocaine in it.
Yeah, everybody's understand. Yeah, but here it gets. Hey, we're breaking the ice. Number 2, cornflakes. They were created to suppress sinful urges, but we just sweeten them and eat them as breakfast cereal.
How the hell is that supposed to not make you not horny?
I have no idea, bro. No idea.
Maybe men instead of decreasing testosterone just eat too much cereal.
Interesting. Oh, well, I don't eat cereal.
I don't either. Even though I have been eating this granola.
This one might freak some people out. Worcestershire sauce. It was an abandoned experiment, and they found it fermenting later, tucked away in the storage, and now we have it as sauce.
And someone tried it.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's like, well, I don't know, you try it. Okay. Oh, it's delicious. You try it.
Everybody's favorite potato chips. It was a cook retaliating to a customer's complaint by slicing the potatoes ultra thin. And we'll just do this one for fun real quick. Beer pong started with paddles, just like ping pong. But since you people suck and can't play with paddles, we throw the balls now.
Damn, Johnsy. Well, why don't you and I do ping pong with the beer pong with the paddles then?
I'll do it. I ain't scared. I grew up with the freaking ping pong table. I love ping pong.
I'm telling you right now, my goal is to knock every cup over. Like I'm coming in like
I'm not putting with you.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mr. Olympia.
Yeah. And you interesting. Vaseline, petroleum byproduct, became skincare staple. Interesting. Petroleum's fuel gas, by the way, folks. Listerine is a floor cleaner. Turned mouthwash because of ad campaigns.
And that someone like, oh, that's minty.
I mean, yeah, here we go. Fashion and beauty. Levi jeans. They were made for the miners, and they became high fashion.
Thank God for that, by the way.
Ugg boots were surfers' footwear, but became a huge celebrity.
What?
And yeah.
Ugg boots were for surfers?
Yeah.
Why would they need boots with fur? Sounds hot.
Because their feet are cold from swimming in the ocean, dude.
Stand in the sand. You're out in the sun.
10-4.
So that's not a good look on surfing culture. I'm just gonna say it.
Toys and entertainment. The Slinky. It was invented as a spring for naval use. Became a toy by accident. Play-Doh was a wallpaper cleaner.
Yeah, saw that one.
Yeah.
Which is, it makes sense though, because like so that old wallpaper is textured and everybody smoked in the house. So I'm sure that paper just had all the soot and like discoloration on it over years.
Barbie was an adult gag doll, like a joke doll, turned into what it is now.
I'd like to know who originally thought that would work.
Super Soaker was a NASA cooling experiment. That should tell you a whole lot about that company. Became a water gun. Yo-yo was a hunting tool turned into a playground toy.
The Super Soaker creator was one of the 77 people that history had forgot about. Fun fact on the list. Yep.
Okay, health and medicine. Viagra was originally a heart drug, but now everybody knows what it's for.
Yeah, and if you want it, just say you want better blood flow in your heart, and then you get it.
Accutane was a chemo drug, but we'll use it for acne.
Hard to believe we have such high rates of skin cancer.
Adderall, developed for weight loss, became an ADHD study drug. Epsom salt was a fertilizer additive. Now it's a bath soap, which Epsom salt's actually very good for everybody.
Yep.
Okay, tech and media. And we're just going to do a couple, and that'll probably wrap us up, huh?
Sure.
SMS texting, so text messaging. It was a diagnostic tool adopted by teens for chatting. GIF files were for file compression and then became the looping meme format.
Yeah, I remember them back. You would have GIFs that you put on the floppy disk.
Right.
You had a GIF file, a zip file. Yeah. JPEG. I remember that.
Yeah. Oh, this is absolutely great. Absolutely great. Memes originally were for an academic concept, hijacked as the internet humor. That just warms my heart.
The internet always wins.
Yeah.
Every time.
Let's see. Some of these are just kind of dumb. Let's see here. What? I did not know that. YouTube started as a dating site and became a video platform. And I did know this one's Twitch was a live stream diary for like one guy, and then other people would just like use it for talking while they could game, and it became what we all know Twitch as now.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's one platform I've just never embraced.
I did because I was a nerd. I'm a nerd. It is what it is.
It is what it is. I get the concept. I mean, I understand it. I'm like,
I don't like use it
before I get to Twitch.
I don't use it, but I did when I was doing the games and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, so all those products we just started using differently, and now they're huge.
And lastly, our last topic, we have we have one question each of us.
You're going first.
From our wives to us. Anything goes. I doubt it'll be anything inappropriate because they both love us and like love
This is my least favorite segment we've ever done. I'll continue to say that.
Yes. Mine gave me an option of 3. So I get to pick.
Oh, that's not fair.
Well, do you want to? You pick it then out of these 3.
No, just pick one. Go with 2.
Okay, yeah, 1, 2, or 3. All right, you want 2, which is where do you see TDN in 5 years?
Oh man, yeah, Kim's is like that too.
All right, I'll do number 3. 1 or 3.
No, I mean, it's not the same question, but
No.
it's like along those lines, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
man,
I know. I love them. I love them so much because, it's all like, how do you plan on just continuing doing what you're doing? But awesome. 5 years from now, that's a good question because, man, I honestly hope in 5 years, I think we'll be doing
working
a
on the
lot.
property.
We'll obviously be doing a lot more branded content. We'll have a much bigger following in 5 years. But I also hope in 5 years, my goal is I see us doing some unbelievable things for charity and people in need in 5 years and having the means to pull it off.
Yes.
Where we're not putting ourselves out at the same time.
Right.
So.
And it's like big enough.
And we'll have the Dude Ranch.
Yeah.
Actually, we already do have a 5-year plan. We have a 3-year plan, a 5-year plan, and a 10-year plan because that's what smart businesses do.
Allegedly. Okay.
Oh, shot that one down.
No. I was just moving on to my question.
Oh, allegedly on what good businesses do. I was like, I thought we were doing a good job.
I wasn't talking about. Never mind. It's like a joke. Allegedly. Because all the successful businesses definitely didn't need to do that. It was like a joke, whenever. Bad timing. Sorry.
Allegedly.
Oh, I think anyway. Never mind. John's like, whoop.
Next, what's yours at? What did old?
What's our goals / plans for the podcast now?
I think I'll take the lead on this. The plan is just to kind of get back to 1 show a week, make it awesome, make it popular. I think it's easier to make 1 show popular than 3. So we're going to start out with just doing this, do all the feelings and vibes and all the things in one. I think this show hopefully shows that we're going to keep it moving, not try to spend more other than our guests. But as you saw with Unkie, a lot of different topics in there, but hopefully you just see like us covering all topics in one fun show, literally a show for all dudes and dudette with one segment that at least of somebody's interest.
Yeah,
that's my answer.
I just hope it's something awesome.
I just want it to be successful.
Yeah, I just want it to be, everybody who watches it really likes it, and so I just wish more people could enjoy it. I hope that's my goal, is to get this to the masses.
Yeah,
who want it. I'm not looking for everybody who does. I just want people to enjoy what's going on here.
Yep, I'm with that too, man. I just want to. I wish people just knew how much we really put into this over the last so many years. And
this is like, we wanted to make a place that is a break from like the regular stuff.
I want to be back to justifiably going live again. One day.
No doubt.
I miss the lives, but
yeah, I do too.
It's just hard to commit at the. Well, anyway, that's not.
Yeah. We
could keep doing it. Go back to that. It's just tough. We're in a spot now where we have to get the content. The content is what pays the bills. The content is what keeps this thing growing. The content and is what we use to grow these shows. So that's just what it is. You know, we got 4 years of data on that, and
right.
Obviously, shout out to Damon. As you guys have noticed, he's kind of taken a little hiatus from the program. Hope to have him back at some point soon. But, a lot of people have sacrificed a lot, and I hope that this gets big enough so we can bring all them back too and reward them for all their contributions and sacrifices to TDM.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So, well, anyways, next week we have a familiar guest. We're having a Dudette takeover next week, John. We have Cooking Comedy Chaos Dez out of Pittsburgh. Upcoming Pittsburgh Burger Battle on September 28th. She's going to talk about that, and then she's always just got so much going on, and she's on this incredible body transformation journey that she's been sharing, and she's just been kicking life right in the nuts this year, and just really excited to hear about it. And she's such a fun vibe, man, and she's got such a cool group of people that follow her. So we're really excited to hang out with Des and just catch up with her. And we miss her. So we can book people that we like. And she's always been a fun show. And she's always been the one that was with us when Grubbs told about getting attacked by a rat. And wrapping up sad barbecue news, James Boatwright, Netflix season 1. Barbecue legend out of, I think, South Carolina, Georgia area. One of those, I think Georgia. But he passed away this past week, so shout out to him and his family, T's and P's. That sucks. That sucks. But
I better put that back on.
We'll keep the tradition rolling. We'll keep everybody in the loop. Everybody have fun being a dude and dudette, and just do something cool for someone that you don't know or someone you haven't reached out to in a long time. Say what's up.
That right there.
Yeah, we're talking a lot about mental health tonight, so I feel like we really should have hammered that home. So.
Right.
But until next time, see you next time.